Hey guys, so I'm super excited because I got the DMV form signed for Noah. We're trying to get the Placard card to park closer to the stores. And as you guys know, he turned 3 recently. And last week he had a physical. I took in the paperwork, but I accidentally didn't fill out like my part, which was the first part. So then she made me like go back this week and do my part, leave it, and then in a few days they'll call me and give it to me. They actually called me today and they just told me to pick it up. They didn't say if she filled it out or if she didn't. So I was kind of worried, because some doctors don't want to sign it. And I actually picked it up and I didn't even read it. And right now I was actually reading it. She filled it out. And let me see what she put. She put his name, and then there's like a check mark where it says like permanent DP parking placard or temporarily or travel DP parking placard, and she actually put the permanent. She checked off the permanent one. So that's really great news for Noah and myself because I'm the one that takes him to the doctor, the dentist. Especially when we go to stores, it's so hard to get off with him, especially because I have other kids. So I have to keep my eyes like on all children, not just Noah or not just Riley or Miley. Even if she's bigger, she's still there. So I have to be watching all of them. If we park closer, it's going to be like a big help. And then she put description of illness or disability, not symptoms as noted in 4-8 above. This is what she put. Autistic spectrum disorder, material concern of managing parking lot safety when traveling due to multiple children. Exactly what I just said. Difficult to manage and restrain to safety when traveling longer distance in parking lot. Increased risk of harm. And then she's a physician. She signed it. I am so grateful. It makes me want to tear up because I'm trying to get all the help I can for my son. Like, I haven't had or have gotten any financial help, but we just found out he has autism back in, I believe, February, March. And it's just crazy. I literally thought they weren't going to fill this out for me because some doctors are like mean. And this is not even like his doctor. His doctor's actually another provider that I really don't like, to be honest. And he's the one that didn't really listen to me when I knew something was up with my son. I kind of had a feeling he had autism when he was like 6 months. And he always said it was a phase. So then I had to make an appointment with a different provider in that clinic. And he's the one that another provider referred me to where I went for him to get evaluated, which ended up him having autism. And even up till today, my son hasn't even seen his primary care doctor because he's like always like never there. And I think he's like a pediatrician, but he's also like like when you're pregnant, because he was my doctor when I was pregnant. So he had to deliver me, but he didn't. Anyways, off topic. His physical was actually scheduled with his doctor, but since his doctor wasn't in last week, it was with this doctor. And she's really good. And I told her everything, my concerns, very helpful. And I was actually, when she told me that I had to drop off the paperwork because I hadn't signed my part and there was other patients waiting and she couldn't wait for me to fill out my part, I had to go home, do my part, bring it back. They'll call me in a few days. I was worried that she was going to give it to his primary doctor. And nope, I told them to give it to her. And they actually gave it to her. And since she already knew what we had talked about last week, she filled it out, and I'm so grateful because this is going to help a lot. We're going to be able to park closer and less worries, like, for a car, for him to go running after a car. It's just so hard. So now what I have to do is I have to take this paper back to the DMV with his birth certificate. And I'm guessing they're just going to give it to me like for sure already because the doctor already signed it. Everything's there. So I just have to take it to the DMV with his birth certificate. And I don't know if they give me a temporary one for now because that's what I heard they do, but I'm not quite sure. But I know that they're going to send me like the real one like through the mail. And I think it's like for a year. And I think I have to renew it like every year. But I'm just so grateful. I just can't believe it.